Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome to FYI Newsbyte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime. Questioned again. Police in Norway have begun interviewing the man behind the attacks, which left at least 76 people dead. 1 week on from the bomb and shooting attacks, investigators say their interrogation of 32-year-old Anders Breivik will focus on whether there is any more danger. So far, police believe he worked alone. The first funerals of Breivik's victims will take place today in the country. A 79-year-old Catholic priest has been sentenced to 6 years in prison for sexually abusing a girl from the age of 11. Paul McGuinness pleaded guilty to 8 sample counts of indecently assaulting the young girl in his home between June 1980 and May 1984. McGuinness has apologised to the woman for the torture he put her through and his initial denials. A tragedy averted. US law officials have stopped an absentee infantry soldier with weapons and a bomb inside a backpack. The soldier admitted planning what would have been the second attack in less than 2 years at Fort Hood, Texas. The 21-year-old suspect, Private First Class Nasser Jason Abdo, was arrested at a motel about 5 kilometres from Fort Hood's main gate.
We had officers on the location and he was taken down rather quickly without incident. I can tell you that we would probably be here today giving you a different briefing had he not been stopped.
Heading for default, it's a word we know only too well here, but today it's the US that's in economic crisis. A vote on a Republican bill to raise the US debt ceiling, cut spending and avert default has been delayed as some Conservative lawmakers broke party ranks. The US Treasury has warned the government will run out of money to pay all its bills by next Tuesday. Our buddies at the IMF have called the crisis worrisome.
The global economy is clearly highly dependent on the US economy because the US economy is the first in the world, and it's a major power in many respects. So to have the lead economy uncertain about its debt ceiling is quite worrisome.
And one proud daddy, David Beckham, has spoken about his new daughter for the first time, also admitting he'd love another baby to add to their brood. Harper 7 was born on Sunday, July 10th, weighing 7 pounds 10 ounces. Here's what Daddy had to say.
It's always hard leaving my family, but you know, having a 2-week-old daughter and leaving her and leaving the boys in Victoria, it was difficult. But yeah, I can't wait to get back and hold her. And she's gorgeous, you know, she's absolutely stunning. So the boys won't put her down, they won't leave her alone. So I hope they're like that in 20 years.
FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all. FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts. Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5. At number 5, getting kids out of the playground can be tough. Just make sure there's no cameras around when you resort to dragging.
So, yeah, that kid's gonna be sad, and I'm really...
At number 4, ramps. You're supposed to go up them, not into them. At number 3, no wonder he hates having a bath. This is just embarrassing. At number 2, this orca's having a whale of a time. Just don't get in her way when she's shaking her tail feather. And number 1 today, ever have one of those days where you just want to cover your head? Tune into FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, plus catch up on today's tech news with Cassie, and Paul will be here with all the sport. We'll see you back here at 6, right here on 3E.